Mongolia. Even the name sounds mysterious, like a whisper from the center of Asia. This huge country, tucked between Russia and China, is still a puzzle to many people. It's a place where stories of ancient empires blow across the grassy plains. It's where old nomadic ways live alongside modern cities. And it's a place of stunning beauty where even the silence tells a story. Lots of people only know Mongolia from old history books. They might remember stories of Genghis Khan and his powerful warriors. But Mongolia is so much more than its exciting past. It's a country bursting with life, culture, and a wild spirit that grabs your attention. Get ready to explore the hidden treasures of Mongolia, where the whispers of history and nomadic life promise an amazing adventure. Imagine a place where the sky goes on forever, stretching out in every direction, an endless expanse of blue that seems to touch the horizon at every point. This is a place where the vastness of the sky is only matched by the vastness of the land below. Picture a giant blue dome over rolling grasslands that seem to go on without end. This is Mongolia, a country known for its incredible landscapes and wide open spaces. The grasslands, known as the steppes, are a defining feature of this land, stretching out as far as the eye can see. Mongolia is a country that captivates with its sheer scale and natural beauty. The wide open spaces are not just empty, they are filled with life and history. The steppes have been home to nomadic herders for centuries, their way of life perfectly adapted to the vast open land. Most of the country sits on the Mongolian Plateau, a highland region that rises over 5,000 feet above sea level. This elevated land is a mix of grasslands, mountains and deserts, each with its own unique beauty and challenges. The plateau's elevation means that the climate can be harsh, with cold winters and hot summers. But it is this very harshness that has shaped the land and the people who live here. The high altitude also means that the air is clear and the views are breathtaking. Up north, thick forests cover the Altai Mountains. These mountains are a stark contrast to the open grasslands, with dense forests that are home to a variety of wildlife. The Altai Mountains are always covered in snow, their peaks glistening in the sunlight. These snow-covered mountains are the source of many rivers that flow across the plains. The rivers bring life to the land, providing water for the plants and animals that call this place home. The rivers that begin in the Altai Mountains flow across the plains, creating a network of waterways that sustain the land. These rivers are lifelines in a harsh environment, supporting both the natural ecosystem and the human communities that depend on them. Further south, the land changes dramatically into a sea of sand and small bushes, the Gobi Desert. This vast desert is one of the harshest environments on Earth, with extreme temperatures and very little water, yet it is also a place of great beauty and mystery. The Gobi Desert is a tough but beautiful place, holding secrets whispered on the wind. It is a land of ancient stories and legends where the past seems to come alive in the shifting sands. The desert is home to a variety of tough animals and plants that have adapted to survive in this harsh environment. The Gobi Desert is also a place of history, with ancient ruins that tell the story of the people who once lived here. These ruins are a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit, showing how people have adapted to and thrived in this challenging landscape. Even though it's a challenging place to live, Mongolia has a rich and diverse ecosystem. The people who live here, many of whom are nomadic herders, have developed a deep connection to the land. Their traditional yurts, or jurs, are perfectly suited to the harsh environment, providing shelter and comfort in the face of extreme weather. Mongolia is home to a wide variety of plants and animals, each uniquely adapted to the environment. From the hardy grasses of the steppes to the resilient shrubs of the desert, the flora of Mongolia is as diverse as the landscape itself. The fauna is equally impressive, with species that have evolved to thrive in the extreme conditions. Herds of wild horses run across the plains, a sight that is both awe-inspiring and a reminder of the untamed nature of this land. These horses, known as Przewalski's horses, are a symbol of Mongolia's wild spirit and natural beauty. In the high mountains, snow leopards roam, their elusive presence adding to the mystique of the region. These magnificent creatures are perfectly adapted to the cold, rugged terrain, their thick fur and powerful build allowing them to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. High above, golden eagles soar, their keen eyes scanning the land below for prey. These majestic birds are a symbol of freedom and power, their presence a reminder of the wild, untamed nature of Mongolia. From the perspective of a bird in flight, the vastness of Mongolia is truly breathtaking. The land stretches out in every direction, a patchwork of different landscapes that come together to create a place of incredible beauty and diversity. In this land of extremes, where the climate can be harsh and the terrain challenging, life finds a way to survive. The resilience of the plants, animals, and people who call this place home is a testament to the power of nature and the human spirit. Mongolia is a land of contrasts, where beauty and harshness coexist in a delicate balance. It is a place where life thrives against the odds, creating a landscape that is both incredibly beautiful and endlessly fascinating. You can't talk about Mongolia without talking about Genghis Khan. His name is synonymous with the vast, rugged landscapes of the Mongolian steppe, and his legacy is deeply woven into the fabric of Mongolian culture and history. From the windswept plains to the bustling cities, the influence of Genghis Khan is omnipresent, a testament to his enduring impact on the nation and the world. Born with the name Temujin in the year 1162, he grew up in a world of tribal warfare and constant struggle. His early life was marked by hardship and adversity, including the murder of his father and the subsequent abandonment by his own tribe. These experiences forged a resilience and determination in young Temujin, setting the stage for his future conquests. This famous leader came from simple beginnings to unite the Mongol tribes. Through a combination of strategic alliances, ruthless tactics, and sheer force of will, Temujin managed to bring together the disparate Mongol tribes under his leadership. By 1206, he had been proclaimed Genghis Khan, the universal ruler of the Mongols, a title that signified his supreme authority and ambition. His empire, the biggest land empire ever, stretched from the Pacific Ocean all the way to Eastern Europe. This unprecedented expansion was achieved through a series of brilliant military campaigns and innovative strategies. Genghis Khan's armies were known for their speed, mobility, and discipline, often outmaneuvering and outsmarting much larger and more established forces. Genghis Khan's story is complicated, a mix of conquest and bringing people together. While his campaigns were often brutal and devastating, they also paved the way for a new era of connectivity and cultural exchange. Under his rule, the Silk Road flourished, facilitating trade and communication between East and West. He was a brilliant military leader, a tough conqueror, but also a smart leader who created laws and allowed people to follow different religions. Genghis Khan implemented a code of laws known as the Yasa, which helped to maintain order and discipline within his vast empire. He also promoted religious tolerance, allowing his subjects to practice their faiths freely, which helped to unify the diverse populations under his rule. His military genius was complemented by his ability to adapt and innovate. Genghis Khan was not just a conqueror, he was a visionary who understood the importance of governance and infrastructure. He established a sophisticated communication network, including a postal system that allowed for efficient administration across his vast territories. But also a smart leader who created laws and allowed people to follow different religions. His legal reforms and administrative policies laid the groundwork for a stable and prosperous empire. Genghis Khan's emphasis on meritocracy and loyalty over aristocratic privilege helped to create a more cohesive and effective governing structure. His empire helped trade along the Silk Road, connecting the East and West and sharing different cultures. The stability and security provided by Genghis Khan's rule allowed for the safe passage of goods, ideas, and people across vast distances. This exchange of knowledge and culture had a profound impact on the development of civilizations along the Silk Road, connecting the East and West and sharing different cultures. The legacy of this cultural exchange can still be seen today in the art, science, and technology that were shared and developed during this period. Genghis Khan's empire was a melting pot of cultures where scholars, artisans, and traders from different backgrounds could interact and learn from one another. Today, Genghis Khan is still an important symbol for Mongolians. His legacy is celebrated in various ways, from national holidays to cultural festivals. Modern Mongolians take pride in their heritage and the achievements of their ancestors, viewing Genghis Khan as a source of inspiration and national identity. He's seen as the father of the nation, a unifying figure who brought together the Mongol tribes and established a powerful empire. His image is a constant reminder of Mongolia's rich history and the enduring spirit of its people. His picture is everywhere, from money to bottles. Genghis Khan's likeness can be found on currency, stamps and various products, symbolizing his lasting influence on Mongolian society. His name and image are used to promote national pride and cultural heritage. His name is known all over the country, reminding everyone of a time when the Mongol Empire was one of the most powerful in the world. The legacy of Genghis Khan continues to shape Mongolia's national identity and its place in the world, serving as a powerful reminder of the nation's historical significance and enduring legacy, reminding everyone of a time when the Mongol Empire was one of the most powerful in the world. The story of Genghis Khan is not just a tale of conquest and empire building. It is a story of resilience, innovation, and the unbreakable spirit of a people who have left an indelible mark on history. The heart of Mongolia is its nomadic people. These resilient individuals have roamed the vast expanses of the Mongolian steppe for centuries, embodying a way of life that is deeply intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Their existence is a testament to human adaptability and the enduring spirit of tradition. For hundreds of years, they've traveled the vast steppe, their lives connected to nature. The nomads of Mongolia have always been in tune with the land, moving with the seasons and the availability of resources. Their journeys are not just physical, but also spiritual, as they follow ancient roots and practices handed down through generations. They live in portable homes called gurs, moving their sheep, goats, horses and camels across the grasslands to find fresh food for their animals. These gurs are marvels of practical design, easily assembled and disassembled, providing warmth in the harsh winters and coolness in the summer heat. Inside, they're cozy and functional, with a central hearth that serves as the heart of the home. The nomads' relationship with their animals is symbiotic. The herders rely on their livestock for milk, meat and wool, while the animals depend on the herders to guide them to the best grazing spots. This mutual dependence has fostered a deep bond between the nomads and their herds, one that is evident in the care and respect they show for their animals. The nomadic lifestyle is all about being tough, clever and close to the land. It requires a keen understanding of the environment, resourcefulness in the face of challenges and a strong sense of community. Nomadic families work together to ensure their survival, sharing tasks and responsibilities in a way that strengthens their bonds and preserves their way of life. It's a way of life passed down through many generations, where old traditions mix with modern life. Despite the encroachment of modernity, many nomads continue to practice age-old customs, from traditional ceremonies to the crafting of intricate textiles and tools. These practices are not just about survival, they are expressions of cultural identity and pride. Today, Mongolia faces the challenges of a quickly changing world. Rapid urbanization and economic development are transforming the landscape, bringing new opportunities but also new pressures. The capital city, Ulaanbaatar, is a bustling metropolis where traditional and modern influences collide, creating a dynamic and sometimes chaotic environment. More and more people are moving to cities, and young Mongolians are excited about the opportunities city life offers. They are eager to embrace new technologies, pursue higher education, and explore careers that were unimaginable to their ancestors. Yet, even as they adapt to urban life, many young Mongolians remain connected to their rural roots, visiting their families in the countryside and participating in traditional festivals. But the nomadic spirit is still strong, showing how tough and adaptable the Mongolian people are. This resilience is evident in the way nomadic communities continue to thrive despite the challenges they face. They have found ways to integrate modern conveniences into their traditional lifestyle, using solar panels to power their gurs and mobile phones to stay connected with the wider world. Even as the country becomes more modern, the traditions of their ancestors are still a big part of who they are. Cultural festivals, traditional music and crafts continue to play a vital role in Mongolian society, serving as a bridge between the past and the present. These traditions are not just preserved in rural areas, but are also celebrated in urban centers, ensuring that the nomadic spirit endures in the hearts of all Mongolians. Mongolia has exciting festivals throughout the year that show you what the country is all about. These celebrations are full of color, music, and tradition, where old rituals meet modern fun. One of the most famous festivals is Naadam, a thrilling show of three sports: wrestling, archery, and horse racing. Naadam happens every July and celebrates strength, skill, and nomadic history. It's a really exciting time, with families coming from all over to watch the competitions and join the party. Another important festival is Tsagaan Sa, the Mongolian Lunar New Year. This happy celebration marks the beginning of spring and is a time for families to get together, have big meals, and give each other presents. Traditional foods like booze, which are steamed dumplings, and orul, a dried milk snack, are everywhere, making homes feel warm and smell delicious.